What's going on, everybody? James here, urban-picker.com, and welcome to my coronavirus-free video. That is correct. You cannot get the coronavirus from watching this video. So keep watching. And if you're new to this, new to my videos, we're going to go through items that have sold for me at $8 or higher over the past, it's been 5 days since I did my last video. Bad James, bad James. And we're going to get into it. If you want to check out my store, as I got some offers coming in, urban-picker.com, and you can check it out there. If you're new to this, you can also follow me on Instagram at HelferStay. All the links are below to all of my thingy bobbers, and you can click there. If I say I got it at the bins, I paid under 50 cents for the item. Any other time, I will tell you how much I paid for it. If I say from storage, I've been doing this for 18 years and I've got 4 storage areas filled with product, and I just pull stuff out of it randomly. So we're gonna get into this. And my collection is growing. I've had some friends give me some jerseys. Some of these are from the bins. And then I ordered this one recently off of eBay. I got a fake Tarasenko jersey. So I'm gonna have to get a replacement for that, but got a fake Tarasenko one, but it's growing, and I've got some hoodies there people have been giving me too, so kind of cool. So, and then I got another one coming soon. I should be Saturday, I believe. Friend's going to give to me. So we're gonna get into this, and let's see. We got this Missouri Athletic Club tee for $13 from the bins. Another lot of Hot Wheels sold for $8.99. Pick those up the bins, obviously. If I don't say where I got it at the bins. This Dragon Ball Z, $15. This was part of the retail arbitrage. I told you about FYE when they were here in town, getting clearance toys from them. This was in storage. CD from storage, $14.40. Religious choir thingy. Another CD from storage, $9.29. This one I think I picked up recently over at the bins, and $10.44 for that one. This one's from storage, $8.38. Utah Jazz hat. All my hats come from the bins normally, so $9.25 for that. $10.39 for that. $8.99 for that. Another one of those Hoyt archery items. I think that was my last one. 8.48 British pounds. Snapper Pro hat, $10.39. I believe all these coming up here, the same person bought them. $10.39 for the Milwaukee Tools. Alaska, $9.59. St. Louis Rams, $10.23. New York Yankees, $8.96. $12.79 for the Devil Rays. $10.39 for the Royal Caribbean. Long sleeve blue shirt for $11.99. Everlast promo single from storage for $19.99. Some Clarks. These were just picked up recently, I think. Well, I think it was the bins. Not 100% though. If it wasn't at $4, I paid for them. If they were bins, under 50 cents. Sold for $14.99. Willie Nelson shirt, I believe 22.34 British pounds. I think I might have paid $1 for that one. Some Jordan 12s for 10. I got those at the bins quite a while ago. Meatloaf Bat Out of Hell 2 limited edition for $11.99. I had 3 or 4 of those that I've had over the years, getting them clearance at music stores. This Trail Tent 3 for $42.49 finally sold. Picked this up at a normal thrift store. I think I paid $10 or $12 for it. I think that was in one of my eBay Way videos that I kind of stopped doing. Bill and Joe's Towing, $10.39. That's from the bins. I believe I just picked this up recently from the bins, $31.99. Some Reebok Freestyle, old vintage jazzercise aerobic shoes, aerobic mom shoes, $43.99. Picked those up at the bins. I was excited when I saw them. People were just passing them up. I'm like, how can you pass these up? Gotta love it. Bass Pro Shop hat, €9.63. And this is older, so probably from storage, 13.56 British pounds. Chicago Cubs hat, $7.64, which is probably about $9 American. Denver Broncos, €9.94. All these were bought by the same person too, and I think they had to pay. They bought them on two different eBay sites. So $9 for the Blues hat, $9.35 Nebraska, and I think there was a few more, but they paid under $8 for them. Picked this up quite a while ago, I believe, at the Ben's, $39.99 sold. This Adidas hat was a Ben's item because I was excited when I found that over there. So I was like, man, this is nice condition. Sold for $15.99. Doyle's Tavern. Love finding this kind of stuff. From the Ben's, 30 British pounds. Some Reef skater shoes. Sold for 22. I think I paid $4 for them. Bubblegum shrimp, 848 British pounds. Tampa Bay Vineyard, 883. Nike basketball hat, $47.99. Kind of funny, I saw somebody share a Nike Run shirt on Facebook and said somebody had this consignment store headed up for some huge money, and somebody was talking. They were going back and forth, kind of slamming the person, saying, "Yeah, people will ask anything for anything." And then right after that, I had this hat sell for $47.99. So I'm just like, I wonder how many people thought this was way overpriced. And kind of funny when people don't know about something, they kind of bash it instead of learning why it's priced at that price, and in turn filling their head with knowledge that if they ever come across it, but instead they just kind of bash it out of ignorance, and I always kind of find that comical. Ninja Shadow of the Darkness, $9.99. I just picked up a bunch of PlayStation games from the bins. So this one, and you'll see a few more coming up here soon. Starter sweatshirt from the bins, $11.99. We were making some jokes over the bins, wondering who's the first person going to get the coronavirus over there with all the stuff flying around. We got this Country Lake Golf pullover for $9. ACDC hat, $8. King Crimson, 3 of a perfect pair. I had a whole set of these King Crimson cassettes. I can't remember where I got them though. I don't remember if they came from storage or if I picked them up somewhere, like at the bins or something. But that one sold for $17.42. The other sold quite a while ago. Calvin Klein dress, $9.50. Some Asics, $23.79. If these were not bins, I paid $4 for them, but I don't remember where I got those. Another Ducks Unlimited hat, $10.39. Like I stated before, I found tons of Ducks Unlimited hats over at the bins. This cool NFL alumni hat, going to Australia for 17. Watch my videos. Watch my videos. Please watch my videos. Please. Man, if everybody on my Facebook page would watch my videos, it would like totally change my life. It's crazy. I only get like 200 views if I'm lucky. Hey, share my videos. Share my videos, please. Here I am begging you, mercifully begging you, please share my. Okay, I'm on it. Here's Mr. Vern. Mr. Vern. And I took 3 sets of these and I called them my porch, my yard, and my home. There's my porch, my yard, my home. Love my Vern. Susan Graver pants, $8.50. These are just. I wish I had another picture of them up here for you. If you know what I'm talking about, the Pioneer 6-disc cartridges that you can find usually at the bins laying around, they go in the Pioneer CD players, the cartridges that slide in, you can put in 6 discs. Well, if you ever find them and they have these slip covers on them, they're plastic slip covers. Sometimes there's a sticker on them where people can put the song list. Sell them separately. There are people out there looking for just those covers without the cartridges. And I sold these 4 for $11.04. So it pays to separate those. This Motown Christmas CD sold for $9.35 from storage. Another one of those 4XLT Ralph Lauren shirts I picked up for $4. This one sold for $15. I don't remember how many of those I picked up now. Because every time I say something, one sells. A lot of 9 CDs, $7.99. This is the way I'm going to be doing my CDs. These in lots of 9 and in lots of 30. I've been testing both markets to see what would sell the best. Instead of doing individual crap anymore, since it doesn't really pay. Ain't really worth the time anymore. So Tommy Hilfiger, 10 British pounds. Mickey and Minnie shirt for 8. A cool vintage pullover windbreaker, 922 or 1922 euro. I I don't remember if that was a Benz or not. Kind of think it was, but I'm not 100%. Dallas Cowboys shirt for $8.83. Bare knuckle boxing, Stephen Barry shirt, sold for $12.79. Transformers Beastmaster for $14. This was a lot of toys I bought off a friend several years ago, and this was laying around. I guess it disappeared off of eBay, and so I relisted it, sold it for 14. This cool Jack Daniels hat. Found this over the bins recently. I knew as soon as I listed this, it would sell, and it did. Even though there was tons of them up, I undercut everybody, and it sold for my asking price. Actually, no, I was actually higher on some. I went right in the middle on this one, and it sold immediately. So I was kind of shocked. So that it sold that quick. I knew it would sell, but sold quicker than I thought. Journey CD promo from Storage sold for 9. IPC International Players Click, local St. Louis indie cassette I found in Storage, sold for $40. This plush money bag sold for 14. I paid like a quarter or 50 cents for it at thrift store. Winchester firearms jacket for $31.99. Found that at the bins. I was excited when I found that. That stuff sells quick. Old Doctor Who, not old, but it's been sitting here for quite a while. This is another one I got from the retail arbitrage for FYE from clearance stuff. Finally sold for $13.12. I think that was my last one. I had tons of those. Bob Seger 8-track for 10. Disney More Silly Songs for $11.99. I've said plenty of times before, any Disney or Sesame Street, uh, Barney cassettes, any of those children cassettes, those things move pretty quick. Jeep hat for $11.99. San Jose Shark plush for $16.99. And it's pretty, it's old and it has a lot of the white flaking off of it, but still sold. So that was cool. Found that, I believe I found that at the bins. Reebok CrossFit hoodie for 15. Another promo single from Storage, $8.99. LL Cool J. Another one of the video games, the Mortal Kombat trilogy for 9. Another hat for $10.39. And a vintage USA shirt found over at the bins for 14. Cummins diesel engine hat for $10. All Cummins stuff always sells. I've said that many times before. Another game, Alone in the Dark, $24.99. And a Paw Patrol Build-A-Bear for $8.49. Another hat for $10.39. Another hat for going to Australia for $16.46. This bottle caps pillow finally sold. Picked that up at the bins. Sold for 10. This hat, Steamboat Colorado, $15.99. Adding machine, I think I paid $3 or $4 for that. Sold it for $15.29. That's the one I'm thinking of. Duran Duran book for $12.99. Picked that up at the bins. M&M hat, 13 British pounds. And these, I picked these up. I think I paid $15 for them at a Savers. And they normally sell for like 60, $70. I've had them up forever, and I had them priced like 59 or 69 and never got an offer on them or anything. Finally, somebody sent me an offer for 30 and I finally took it, but I had those in the store for at least probably 5 months. I was kind of shocked that it took so long to move them and I didn't make as much as I thought I would. Hidden in the Heart Lullaby CD for $11.99. I think that's from Storage. Canon sold for €12.19. Final Fantasy, €28.15. Final Fantasy VII. That's the only Final Fantasy I really started getting into when I was playing video games, when I had my video game room. South Carolina Hilton Head sold for 15 British pounds. People ask me, why don't you have a video game room anymore? I pretty much sold them all to start the business. But I tell everybody, well, I'm playing a real life video game. I go out, I find items, I list them online, and I make money off of them. That's my real life video game. Fred Weber hat. Fred Weber stuff always sells quick. Sold for $10. Panasonic cordless phones sold for 16. I've been selling a lot of phones lately. Longhorns hat, 848 British pounds. Pair of LeBron Soldiers sold for 25. I don't remember if those were bins or not. If not, I probably got $4 into them. Genuine Chevrolet, that made one of my videos. That and another Chevy jacket. This one sold for $21.59 as a burp tries to come up, and picked this up over at the bins. And an audiobook for $8.50 from Storage. Arcade Classics video game, 1463 British pounds. St. Louis Cardinals hat for 8. This old bookstore or bookshop, I found this over the bins quite a while ago. Somebody sent me an offer finally for 10, and so I took it. Took it. Chrysler for 15. I love finding automotive related stuff, as I've said many, many times. Some Tommy Girl, found these at the bins. They were pretty wore out. First person returned them and relisted them, and they sold again for $10.99. A Ducks Unlimited t-shirt for 10. I had this up for more. I thought it'd sell for more, but somebody sent me an offer for 10, so I took it. Those are the dinosaur shirts I just found a couple days ago. And this high visibility work safety jacket, $25.19. Found this at the bins. A friend handed it to me when we were over there, and I go, "Ooh, this will sell quick," and it did. So some cool little vintage shorts. These have been in the store forever. They finally sold for $11.15. Tiger Woods hat for 10. Some Marana for $11.99. These were in the truckload of free clothes and shoes from a friend, and I believe this person put in a request to return these today. So these are, I think, are coming back. So another Snapcase cassette for $7.99. You watch my other videos. A pair of Clarks for $18.50. I think these were Ben's. Maggie Dow for $11.69. A Frosty the Snowman plush for $12. And another Build-A-Bear for $8.49. Donkey Kong controller for $12.99. I pick these up at the bins whenever I see them. They're slow to move, but I can't pass up video game stuff. So Public Image cassette for $7.99. Why am I feeling like these are repeats? Picked this up recently, or not too long ago at the bins. Another hat for $8.83. Some Air Pegasus for $15.99. Kirkland Signatures for $8.83. This Ivory Ella hoodie. I watched so many people throw this back when they picked it up, and I had never heard of the brand myself, but just the cool color of it, the way it was patterned, and it had the elephant, and I think it had a bigger one on the back. And I'm like, oh, this has got to be something special because it felt quality, and everybody was throwing it back. And I took it and listed it. Took a little while to sell, but still for $30 on the bins. Another promo single from Storage, 1722 British pounds. Still got a buttload of those I got to get listed. Green Bay Packers youth jersey for $8. And Judy nylon cassette for 10. That came from Storage. Some tweed Nikes, $39.99. I don't remember if those were from bins or not. St. Louis baseball Cardinal shirt for 10 British pounds. North Face jacket, $14.39. I pick those up whenever I see them over at the bins. The Randy Travis 7 cassette lot for €10.22. I think this was the beginning of the last video. So there we are. There's everything up to date. So thanks everybody for watching, and hopefully you can make some money off of some of this stuff I've talked about. And See, you didn't get the coronavirus. Yay, you're welcome. See you next video. Later.